It is a bit of a tight squeeze, this one, because of this stupid bollard there. I'm going to have to hang back here a bit so I can make that corner. How much the man would you feel like delivering them though? I'm slipping and sliding up this hill at 6 miles an hour. Alright, sweet pea. Welcome back. Or just welcome if you've never saw me before. My name's Jay, or Jai, and it works. And if you're wondering what I do, I'm a class 1 and class 2 truck driver. I deliver into the construction industry. That's the long and short of it. Building materials, rebar, steel, that kind of stuff. I also do all the accessories that go with it. And today, I'm in a big van. 18-ton truck. People call it a big van. But right now we're on our way to East Kilbride Trainstation. I've got 7 and a bit ton. I'll see if I can record the tip. I'm not 100% sure if I'll be able to or not. Some railway places are a bit funny about you recording what they get up to. I don't know why, because they're usually the safest tips and sites that you go to. They're regulated by the railway network, so they have to be. And once we're done in here, I've got half a ton for Cumberhead West Windfarm again. So just half a ton, 10.5 miles into across 3 wind farms. I don't know why you wouldn't just tell them to come and get it themselves. It just doesn't seem worth it to me. It must. Boss man must be charging them for the privilege of me delivering it. I don't know. I don't ask questions, folks. I just do as I'm told. But if you're not new here and you've saw me before and you're not subscribed, why not? Please subscribe. It helps the algorithm push the videos out, and it helps you find out when the next video's out. I have been here before. It doesn't look like it's changed any, so that's good. That is good. Is there anybody in yet? Oh, I don't know if there's any. Oh no, the vans are parked in there. It is a bit of a tight squeeze, this one, because of this stupid bollard there. I'm out in this curb. Watch my tail swing. I thought I was going to hook that fence up, but I did not. Put my reversing beepers off because it's still early. This is exactly what I done the last time. All that dry steering. Dry steering is just when you're turning your wheel without actually moving forward. In case never heard of that before. Somebody need to shout to me for reversing in here on my own. I don't think they will. Am I making that? I'm not making that first time, I don't think. Not a chance. There we go. That should get us in now. Yes, yes, yes it has. Beautiful, beautiful. Nice and easy. I've got another 7.5 ton to come here, but it can't go in the Arctic because they didn't want Arctics trying to get in this. I think if I came with the urban trailer, I would probably manage it, to be honest. It's especially like just coming here, spin round in here, or even just reverse back into there and then drive it. Alright, I'll go and get some straps off the now, and then I'll see if I can get you set up to see the tip, and then we will catch up again.
Overhead like a guiding flame, mountains tower in a midnight frame, speeding through tunnels like a rocket star. We're feeling alive no matter how far, reaching through peaks like a guiding flame, mountains tower in a midnight frame, speeding through tunnels like a rocket star. We're feeling alive no matter how far, reaching through peaks like dreamers in flight, gravity defied by the neon light. Feel the drop as it hits like a thunder break, or unstoppable, no matter the stake. Hairpin curves and a rush of speed, adrenaline pumping, that's all we need. Winds howl, but we laugh it away. We're the kings of the night and we won't decay. Over the ridge where the skyline bends, chasing thrills till the very end. City lights far in the rearview haze, we're lost in the mountains in a dizzying craze. Racing through peaks like dreamers in flight, gravity defied by the neon light. Feel the drop as it hits like a thunder break, we're unstoppable, no matter the stake.
Right, as you can tell, we're done in there. Hopefully you saw that. I'm gonna have to hang back here a bit so I can make that corner. But they wouldn't have letting us up on the trailer. I mean, I'm not supposed to go up anyway. So, but they weren't even letting their guys go up. So we had to do a wee bit of jiggery pokery with a crowbar to hook all the slings on. But technically, you're not supposed to lift slings with a forklift, so I don't know. So I think some of these places, you make the rules up as you go along. It'd have been a hell of a lot easier if we could have just had one of the guys standing on the motor. It was like trying to play a game of Hook the Duck with the slings on the forks. It hasn't gone too well. But I see that's us done in there. We're going to head to Cumberhead Windfarm. Now, no, you're fine. You're fine. If there's anybody turning in, it might have been a bit difficulty, but there we go. We will head to Cumberhead Windfarm. It's 8:30. We'll get to the point in Poniel for 9 o'clock-ish. But we're still another 10.5 miles up into the wind farm for there, so I don't know whether should I use a heat cam to go up the wind farm and just show random bits yet, or because I've already got a time lapse of this Cumberhead wind farm, so something a bit different, a bit slower, taking a bit more of the scenery. It sounds like a plan. I think that sounds like a plan. And if you're still watching, because I feel like my intro was a bit sluggish and slow, and I kind of tends to put people off. Puts me off videos, so I mean I can't blame people. But if you're still here, thank you. I'm just checking my beacons are off. They are off. I don't think I actually put them on, so because it was early and my beacons are extremely bright. Proper wake people up. Right, anyway, we'll catch up in a bit. Hey, here we are, junction 11. This brings us off for Poniel, which is the entrance to the first 3 wind farms that we need to go through to get to the one we want for our huge 1/2 ton delivery. I don't know if you can tell, but it kind of frustrates me a wee bit. 1/2 ton, 10.5 miles into the hills. I know they're probably getting paid really well for it. when I'm getting paid to do it, so shouldn't really be complaining, but it's still it's a thing. It's a thing that just bugs me. Why do we not get the bigger drops? Because they've definitely had a lot of steel up there. It's none of it for us. But this is, I can't remember the names of all three wind farms. The one we're going to is Cumberhead West Wind Farm. There's a sign for it there, Cumberhead West Wind Farm. You see it as we turn the corner? There. Yes, that was kind of the clue that when I first sort of tried to find this, because there is a video out of it, I had no clue where the entrance was. I hazarded a guess that it might be here, but there was also Douglas I could have went into. I thought it might have been in there as well. These will be all the turbine heads, I believe. Aye. Hey, look at the size of them. Did you see them up in the air? That's like one section of the main body. Train. When I first started driving, I really fancied that, the heavy haulage, and I kind of still do. But the thing that puts me off is the amount of red tape these guys have to go through. I quite like the fact that I just get my paperwork and I get on with my day. I make all the decisions, so I just smacked the microphone. Probably got a lot of static for that. But nah, I don't think I could be bothered with that much red tape. All the hoops you've got to jump through, and DVSA I've got to write hard on for heavy haulage now. They keep getting pulled over. I mean, that's fine if you're legal, which I mean 99% of them are. Then you've no problem, eh? Jeez, oh. How much the man would you feel like delivering them though? The size of that. Wow. That'd be a good challenge, that, I think. That's some stretch on them. Wonder how long they are. I just put my seat off the air because I was bouncing about like mad. Slow it down, mate. There we go, he saw me. He saw me, it's fine. Oof. Thank you, mate. Right, I'll switch these off for now, and then we'll catch up once I'm further into the wind farm. I was thinking about doing a top 5 things that I love and hate about doing this job. Just to sort of break up the silence of driving through 3 wind farms. Right, we're on the first wind farm. It's Douglas West Wind Farm. So, right at the start, well, this is where the 10.5 miles kind of starts for, and this is a good road compared to what we end up on. We'll just wait here for this lad to come in. We've got a tipper coming round as well. And you come, mate. How you come? You coming? Are you just... there we go. And we got a few more coming as well. We'll just keep trying to make progress up. I don't know how well that road's... there we go, we'll stop here. Anyway, top 5 things I love and hate about this job, and they'll be in no particular order. They'll just be as I think about them. Welcome, matey, and you, pal, and you. Hopefully it's not too busy up here. It might be. Aye. Number 1, I'm left to get on with it. My company gives me my paperwork, and I'm trusted to just do the job. They don't hound me, they don't chase me up. There's no trackers or cameras or anything such like that. They completely trust me to just go and do the job. Oh, see, this is what I mean. This Walter Watson it is. So Walter Watson's an Irish company. And I know I've just went off on a tangent there. I wonder if he'd take my half ton and just go up with it for me. Anyway, as I was saying, trusted to do the job. Right? That kind of pleases me, that I'm trusted. It is a nice feeling to know that you're trusted to do your job, and that's exactly what happens. But the flip side of that, I'm trusted to do the job and get on with it. That means I'm also trusted to make the decisions. If I phone my company and say, oh, I don't think I'm going to get in here, they'll say, well, trust your judgment. If you don't think you get in there, just bring it back. So it kind of puts pressure on me to at least try. And sometimes it can land you in a wee bit of hot water. Trying to make that call where you go, no, this is too far. I'm not gonna manage to get into this site or anything like that. So there's nobody making that decision for me. I'm left to make that decision, and I feel obligated to at least try. This is the Windfarm fun, folks. I'm sliding up this hill at 6 miles an hour. Is this lad actually coming here? Please don't stop me. Yeah, I'm just slipping like mad. I don't want to put the traction control off. I've got the diff lock on. If I put the traction control off, I'll just spin up and I'll just stop on the spot. But this is not the first of the steep hills. Oh, this bit's getting murder. Come on, baby. I've got two vans behind me as well. Keep going, keep going. As long as we keep the momentum, if we stop, that's it, it's game over. We'll be reversing back down, or getting one of them to pull me up. I feel like we're making it though. And this follows on for the the decisions. At what point do you say, right, I'm not making it, I need help? Usually I do that when I've got stuck and I can't move. But this is the wee security gate for that last bit. This road should be way better maintained though. Come on, baby, come on. I've got the manual as well so that she doesn't try and switch into second gear. Nearly never made it! Well, I bet you never heard me either. They must be widening the road for, there you go, we'll get into second gear now. They're widening the road. That'll be get the blades in one arm. Right, I pull in here and we speak to this wee chappie. I don't want to pull in too close though, because my God. I don't know what I end up going down the hill. There we go. I'll go and speak to this wee man now. Right, so this delivery's not gone ahead. The security lad there, he phoned and asked if I could drop it there. They've said nah. That hill there, I was doing it like 2 miles an hour trying to get up that. There's a much steeper hill coming up. It's all like this, the whole thing. So I wouldn't get up it. They've got concrete motors coming up and down here. They've got a big pour on. There's like 15 concrete motors coming at a time. And I didn't feel that would be very safe. No, it's not even half a ton. It's 200 kilos. And they've told me there's a big there's a Jaeger coming down now. I'll try and get over here a bit. Probably got to get stuck in this now. I wasn't allowed to turn round there. Apparently I have to come up here about 800 yards. There's a big turning circle, he says. See, I'm slipping all over the place already. I better go and do where they say about 800 yards up, he says. Big turning circle, so we'll see. I've still got the diff lock on because she's sliding all over the place. The problem that I've got is the no weight. Without any weight, because my axle's so far at the back, it's all over the place. And if you have saw the video I done it, you probably know how to pick it up because of the time lapse. There's some really sketchy corners as well. And again, we have a no weight. She's really prone to just sliding about the place. Oh God, this doesn't look fun. You're going to get thrown all over the place, I'm sorry. That's why I've been using the heat cam on this, because you get rocked about starting rotten, and I know it's got the stabilisation on it, but it's no good for getting rocked about like that. You can't. It's got another stage up, but it makes the video really narrow. Is there another? There's another more coming up. Let's see that. So you've just got to see me push you out of a drop because I don't think I'll make it. I'll phone my boss, he's fine with it. Like I said, I'm trusted to make the decisions. I just didn't expect to get an example so quick. Oh my God, oh no, he's gone down the hill. Right, I'll get my seatbelt on actually, because if I do go off the edge, this will help. I'm not going to go off the edge. Touch wood, touch wood. Somebody nearly went off the edge there. Oh Jesus, that was close. But what was on? Two. So the third thing I love about this job is I get to see the whole country. Up until the point where I become a driver, I didn't realise how beautiful Scotland is. I mean, obviously you see pictures and that, but you think you didn't associate the fact that that's Scotland. 90% of Scotland is countryside and just beautiful mountain ranges and whatnot. And now I get to travel them. The flip side to that is also I'm travelling the country. If anything goes wrong at home, I can be hundreds of miles away from home, which is not ideal. You want to be back and supporting your family as quick as you can. And my work's based 5 minutes away from home, but that's no use to me if I'm hundreds of miles away. Lad got to pull in there, or am I going to have to pull in here? What is he going to do? You just pull in there, mate. Oh no, it's stop. Aye, so that was 3. Number 4, you get to meet some interesting people. My God, there's some interesting people that work on building sites, and it's not just I don't know what he's got to do. Come on. Obviously it's not just exclusive to building sites, but on building sites you really do get some characters. But, and the flip side to that is you get some characters. I've been threatened with violence quite a few times, and I've witnessed violence quite a few times. That's never fun. Where are you going, mate? He's giving me the thumbs up. Get him a wee pop of the Turkish whistle. So you got to pop in there on the left, is he? He is. Oh, he's got to turn round. I'll let him turn round, because I'm nice. On you go, mate. Aye, no, we're going to go into here because there's a Moxie coming up. The thing I was saying as well about people coming up, that's not just exclusive to Windfarms, that's anywhere. If somebody's coming up a hill and you're going down the hill, you should gain priority to the person coming up the hill. This hasn't really been rolled or that, so it's still a bit soft. Right, I think we're good to go. He's gone for it, I'm going for it. Not as fast as he is though. I will go a good bit slower. because although she's no weight over the back end, she's 7.5 ton. Well, she's 7,350 empty. So we'd be 7.5 because we've still got 200 kilos in. I think we can put our diff lock off now. I won't have that on too long. Aye, so meeting interesting people, as great as it is, it does have its downsides as well. There's, for instance, no, as a downside, but the lad that thought I would bump into gangsters on building sites. You're failing as a gangster if you're working on a building site, aren't you? And another instance, one of the instances of violence, which was hilarious to me because the guy was absolutely massive, like, as in fat. There was no way he was inflicting any violence on me because he would, if anything faster than a brisk walk, he wouldn't have got to keep up with me. And if he did, he'd probably have a heart attack. But because I wouldn't reverse into his sight, because we used to run a 7.5 tonner, we had two of them, a Daphne and a Vico, and the Daff had a really, really long tail swing on it, but because it's 7.5 tonner, it was really low to the ground. And if you weren't careful, you just ripped the back end off it, all the lights, the bumper and all that. And that's how I learned, because I'd done that before, I ripped it off before. And he wanted to make the reverse, and the camber of the road was terrible, and then the run up to his site was even worse. So as soon as I looked at it, I knew what was going to happen, and I said to him, I'm not even going to attempt to reverse into that, because I'm going to rip the back end off. And he just started effing and blinding, and I was a hopeless driver, blah blah blah. And then in the end they threatened to stove my heat in. So I just drove off and I phoned my boss and said I'm not doing that delivery. Customers threatening me with violence. And as much fun as it would be to get out and watch them try, I'll lose my job. If I didn't take myself away from the situation, I would lose my job. I mean, obviously if you get caught in that kind of situation where you can't get out of it, then hopefully I wouldn't lose my job, but there is still that chance, so I'd rather not. Like I said, I do enjoy it. Number 5, I'm getting to drive these big massive trucks. It's like big boys toys, isn't it? And people call me a professional driver, and you get a bit of big head, and you get to show off your skills sometimes. You know, some sites you turn up to and they're like, nah, you're not going to be able to get in there, mate, and you slot it in, you thread the needle, and everybody's, oh, you can, you've done well as a truck driver if bystanders are sitting going, mate, you done well to get that in there, because most people just expect you to be able to do it. It's like plasterers, you know, great plasterers, nobody ever says, oh, nice job, mate, because they just expect them to be great. But when they do a bit of a shoddy job, they get stick. We're the same. If we can't quite drive, then we get stick. And that's the flip side of doing these. Sometimes you're having bad days, you just can't reverse for toffee. And people don't like that. They just expect you to be amazing. Oh God! How far did you jump? You turned round. Aye, they expect you to just always be amazing at driving, and sometimes you just have one of the days where you're not very good at driving. So there's sites I turn up to and they think that I'm God's gift to manoeuvring vehicles. And there's other sites where I turn up and they're like, right, get the cars and everything, get out of the way, get the scaffolders off the scaffolding. Here he comes, Wreck-It Ralph. Every day is different. This lad waiting on me. My God. See, these are the kind of jobs we wouldn't really want. All the radius bars and all that, they take far too long to manufacture for the size of company we are. I still think work's work. We should just be getting on with it, but hey ho. I don't make those decisions. But anyway, right, we're gonna go back to work, and then I need to go and pick up the 40-foot trailer for the garage. It was in for a service. It had an air leak, and it was right behind the park brake valve. So apparently it could either be the valve itself that's burst or a brake chamber. I'm not sure how that works. They thought maybe a brake chamber was feeding back. I don't know. It's crazy this weather though, because everywhere else is absolutely fantastic. On you come, mate, because you're on you come. I'm not in a rush now. Oh, he's getting it, so we'll just crack on. Man needs a pee. Guaranteed that's what he stopped for. Make it look like I'm going to check stuff, but I'm not. He's not. He's going for a pee. I'm not seeing too many Jaegers like that though. Has he got a steering axle on the back? No, he's not. Oh, oh. Is it? Oh no, it is a steering axle. It's like mine. Just like mine. Oh, I'm going to get stick from my boss when I go back though. I'm too scared to go up there. It's like, no, I know for a fact I wouldn't make it. And if I didn't make it, and when you try and reverse, if you could slide off the road, or at the very least I'd be blocking the road. And like you said, they've got a massive concrete pour on the day, so I would not be flavour of the month if they did. All their concrete's just coming for that's the concrete plant there. They set up the concrete plant down here and they're just running up and down. Right, I don't know what to take you in to go and pick up my Arctic. There's not going to be anything really interesting, so I think we'll call this the end of the video. If you watch this, I do apologise that you weren't going to see more Windfarm views, but to be fair, there wasn't really, you weren't really going to see it anyway because it was foggy as fudge. And that's the escort man, so I want to try and catch him before he leaves. So he knows I've got to follow him. If you've made it to the end of the video, thank you very much. I do apologise if it's a bit of a short one. Hopefully you enjoyed what you saw. But tomorrow I've got a bit of an interesting one. I've got the Arctic into Edinburgh town centre, I think it is. So that'll probably be the next video out. If this one did not satisfy you, hopefully the next one does. But thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.